Opening arguments are set to begin today in a landmark court case. Two parents are being charged in a deadly school shooting for the actions of their son. Jennifer Crumbley is charged with 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter. She and her husband, James, are accused of ignoring warning signs and failing to prevent their son, Ethan, from going on a rampage. He killed 4 students and injured 7 others at a Michigan high school in 2021. Elaine Quijano has more.
That the defendant shall serve the rest of his life without the possibility of parole.
1 month after their son was sentenced to life in prison, the parents of school shooter Ethan Crumbley are standing trial themselves.
There are a number of warning signs that the prosecution is going to point to and say that the parents' actions amount to involuntary manslaughter.
The prosecution alleges Jennifer Crumbley and her husband, James, ignored their 15-year-old son's mental health struggles, including troubling drawings, and even bought him a handgun as a gift.
This is the gun I'm going to use. This is 2 weeks before the shooting.
On the day of the shooting at Oxford High School, prosecutors alleged the Crumbleys refused to take their son home after a teacher reported seeing him search for ammunition on his phone, prompting Jennifer Crumbley to allegedly text her son, "You have to learn not to get caught." Several days after the shooting, James and Jennifer Crumbley were arrested in a Detroit warehouse where police said they were hiding. They've been held in jail since, unable to post bail, with James Crumbley being tried separately in March.
The fact that the parents are not standing trial together is not rare, but I absolutely think it indicates that they expect to point the finger at each other.
It's also possible for Ethan Crumbley to take the stand in both his parents' trials.
His attorneys have advised him not to testify, not to provide evidence. His parents' attorneys obviously want him to testify and say, "I am the one who is responsible for my actions. It was not my parents."
The jury for Jennifer Crumbley was seated yesterday. It's made up of 10 women and 7 men. Both parents have pleaded not guilty to the involuntary manslaughter charges. Here in Michigan, that charge carries a maximum penalty of 15 years in prison. Dana?
All right, Elaine, thank you. It is amazing to watch this and wonder what may be next.
Yeah, I mean, the details here are laid out in a pretty egregious fashion.
Yes.
I mean, the school repeatedly was asking to engage the parents on what they saw as worrying signs, and the parents weren't even returning phone calls, and that raises questions.
I keep thinking about the parents who have lost children. To know that possibly, just possibly, your child could have been saved makes it even more heartbreaking.
Yes.
No doubt about it.
Oh, boy, yes.
Didn't do the right thing.
There's no doubt.